It all began on March 22nd, and here we are, after 2 months of pure cricketing drama, gearing up for the final fury stretch, the IPL playoffs. The top four are locked in, and the road to the trophy just got real. And we have got some disappointments. CSK is already planning for 2026. SRH, once called the most destructive side, somehow managed just 4 wins. KKR, last year's champions, did not even make it to the top four. They had the same squad, a new skipper, but a different story. Shreyas Iyer's absence was really felt. And coming to RCB, PBKS, and DC, the Holy Trinity, they gave us a full blown battle for those playoff spots. Out of those, only two made it, RCB and PBKS. And I forgot MI's comeback. Mid season, they were sharing the bottom with SRH, CSK, and RR. And blink twice, boom, they are in the playoffs. Classic Mumbai Indians. But let's not forget the season had a pause button pressed. The tournament hit a brief tense standstill due to the rising India Pakistan border tensions, leading to security concerns and venue shifts across cities. Amid the uncertainty, teams scrambled with replacement sagas, reworked their travel plans, etc. In the middle of it, one moment stood still, a tribute across all stadiums to the Indian Armed Forces, with players donning special insignia and fans uniting in applause. It was a reminder that cricket is our festival, but our real heroes wear uniforms off the field. And then IPL action resumed, and now it is only going to get crazier. So buckle up, grab those snacks, and let's talk cricket. But wait, in this whole introduction that I gave, I forgot GT. Funny how they fly under the radar every time. In just 4 years of existence, they are looking at a third top two finish. So last year was a dip, but this year they came back. Here's the start this year. GT has lost the least wickets while batting this season. And this says one thing, they have a solid top order. Plus, their bowling looks like a Team India net section. Mohammad Siraj, Prasid Krishna, Washington Sundar, and even Nishant Sharma in their wings. So, what's working and what still needs a polish before they take the big stage?
Yeah, to start with GT, actually, I should really say that what they have got this year is a strong Indian core, which really works for them, be it the batting or be it the bowling. And coming to the batting, what clicked most was the chemistry between Gill and Sudarshan. It was really top notch, and every game that they played, they literally dominated the power plays and gave the platform for Joss Butler to smash. And then what again happened was an impact player like Sherf and Rutherford coming in and blasting those sixes and fours in the end. So this GT team is literally a terrific side. They will terrorize the opponents coming into the playoffs. So in all, I think they have done pretty well in batting. If you take your bowling, again, they have done very well this year, despite Rashid Khan not performing at his best. Rashid Khan was very bleak this year, and he might come good in the playoffs, owing to his experience that he has had all these years. But their bowling has done a really good job. The fast bowlers like Rabada, Siraj, Prasid, all three have been really instrumental. Ishant also chipping in the matches. And again, I think they are a well-rounded unit, and I think they are really going for the second crown. And Gill has done absolutely good in captaincy. I think you can't find any lapses in that. People might say Ashish Nehra helping from the boundary. So see, that doesn't make sense. This is not football. You have to be on the field there in order to experience cricket. See, if it's football, the manager will be doing everything from the sidelines. But in cricket, the captain has every opportunity to master the side and marshal his troops. Gill has done it very perfect, and that reflected in him getting India's Test captaincy. So he is slowly rising, and he'll be a really good force to reckon with in the future. And I think GT are definitely in a good place to win this year's title.
Yeah. And RCB, it's always in, but never through. They've made it to playoffs in the last 5 seasons. But what's the point if they can never finish the job? Their match versus SRH at Ekana on 23rd, they gave away 231, collapsed from 173 for 4 to 189 all out. Classic RCB. And surprisingly, Jitesh Sharma was the captain. The real captain was their impact player, who ironically didn't make any impact. And coming back to Jitesh, he literally said at the toss that they're aiming for a top two finish. And reality check, their complacent lower middle order played like they were already in the finals. So is this the same old RCB with a new filter, or do they have one last taste to play?
So yeah, everybody now thinks that RCB get into playoffs, but they're not able to get through it. But I don't think so. This time, I think they have solid plans. And with Josh Hazelwood coming into the side, I think they will be the dark horses of the playoffs. Because if you see the league stages, there might be a few losses, but how they have overcome this season, RCB has done this at its best. And one good thing is ki this year RCB, the strike rate of various batsmen. If I talk about Virat, I think he is only around 140, 145 striking at the strike rate. But the other batsmen which are coming in and after Virat, they are having more strike rate than this. The only advice would be like sort out the lower order and get through the final and be the champions and take that trophy home. Nama Bengaluru.
Yeah, so one problem I see in RCB is their middle order is not clicking. We saw in the match against CSK at their own home at Chinnaswamy that the middle overs were completely dominated by CSK. From over 13 to over 17, CSK just gave 28 runs, if I'm not wrong. And 4 overs, 28 runs coming into the death overs was not really great. So, yeah, as you hinted, RCB really needs to work on their middle order. And let me take you back to 2014. That's the last time PBKS qualified in IPL. And 2025, 2014 to 2025, that's how long PBKS fans have waited. While there's a buzz about every other team that has qualified, that is GT, RCB, and MI, PBKS didn't make any noise. They let their cricket do the talking. Shreyas Iyer, their captain, seems to have a magic touch. Every team he leads turns into gold. And it can't just be a coincidence, right? PBKS has been quietly consistent. They have been gunning for a top two finish, and maybe, just maybe, this is their time. And so here's the question: is this the year that they break the 18-year-old curse?
Yeah, see, Shreyas Iyer is not an ordinary captain like you think. See, he has led three different teams with three different cultures. Three different teams won't be having the same philosophy or the culture. It will be really different. So Shreyas Iyer has done pretty good on that part. Now he has brought Punjab into the playoffs after about 11 years or something. But he works with a very familiar face in Ricky Ponting, whom he has worked with in Delhi Capitals. So he has that familiarity, and the squad probably is built around what Punjab really wants. They got their Stoinis back, and they also have a solid opening combination in two youngsters in Priyan Sharia and Prabhsimran Singh. Both of them are batting very beautifully, and they're unstoppable even by the best bowlers in the league. So they've done pretty good. And even before that suspension, that game before the India Pakistan, they were batting so beautifully on that track in Dharamshala. They seemed very unstoppable, and that will continue in the days to come. Even in the playoffs, they will bat fearlessly. They won't take any pressure because youngsters do not take much pressure. They will go out, they will bat like nothing to lose, and they will put the opposition under pressure. So they won't be under pressure. So what Punjab have clearly done this time is they played around Shreyas Iyer. Shreyas Iyer is the one who stood at the center and he made the team play around him, and that is how Punjab literally qualified to the playoffs. And this year it has been very smooth, and it has not been a very tough ride or something. It has been a very smooth ride for Punjab. So this is a typical Shreyas Iyer captaincy that is bringing a team up. Talking about the bowling of the team, I think they have been really solid. I think Marco Jansen has been really good, and the spinners have really come very good. And Harpreet Brar in the recent game has done very well. Everything is a little bit stacked good, and Glenn Maxwell was not in good form. Now they replaced him with Mitchell Owen. So Mitchell Owen has to come good in the playoffs. I think he came good for Hobart Hurricanes in the BBL in that final, that iconic final. So what he has to do is he has to come to that similar kind of form, or at least even 65 to 75% of it, so that Punjab gets the maximum gains out of him. The small things that need to be sorted so that they can fix the loopholes and they can come back as a proper contender for the finals. So this year has been a year of underdog teams winning the titles. Right from cricket or even football, wherever we go, we have seen new teams winning titles. So yeah, let this year be the year that Punjab go all the way.
And while we talk about all the other teams which we have talked about till now, watch out for MI. They are here. And if MI is in the playoffs, it's danger for everyone else. They were sleeping giants halfway through the season, and now they're roaring. I remember this Tamil movie which I watched recently, Good, Bad, Ugly. A villain praises the heroes, calling him the Red Dragon. And the Red Dragon is really MI. You either don't let them qualify, or you hope that CSK is around to knock them off in the playoffs in the qualifier too, like they have done it thrice. And if MI reaches the finals, let's be real, fans of other teams just want to mute their notifications. So, are we watching MI repeat history and take it all, or is there a twist in the tail?
Yeah, I'll add a few of my analysis on the Mumbai
Yeah.
Indians side. What really happened in the first half of the season is that they missed Jasprit Bumrah really badly. They didn't
Correct.
have that bowler to cover up his absence. That Satyanarayana Raju or Ashwani Kumar who came in. They bowled well, but they leaked a lot of runs. They didn't have that control that Jasprit Bumrah used to give them. So the first 5 games you see, they won just one game and lost four in the absence of Bumrah. Once he returned, the next 8 games, they have won seven. So this is a pretty much easy stat to decode that Bumrah is the main difference for Mumbai Indians. And what Hardik Pandya
Yes.
said before the turnaround is that he told the media that once everyone starts clicking, this Mumbai Indians team will be unstoppable. He said, and it happened because Rohit Sharma came to form, Surya Kumar came to form, and everyone fired in unison. Even Hardik Pandya in a few games was really deadly, especially that RR game where he started hitting well. Surya then chipped in with his shots. And the recent Delhi game, they were just absolutely going shit till the 18th over. And after that came a real turnaround. I witnessed vintage Mumbai Indians in the last 2 overs. And then came their bowling, and they dismantled the Delhi team and pushed them out of the tournament. This is what Mumbai Indians really does. This is their template, and they are stuck to the template. And this year they're back in the playoffs. And when Mumbai Indians come into the playoffs, just like you said, other teams will have to just stay silent. And they cannot make any noise. Even Punjab making it after 11 years, or even RCB making it for the fifth consecutive time, or GT coming back again. See, if Mumbai are there, you all three have to be quiet and only prove it with your game and not with the mouth.
Correct. And
So
talking about
the
Jasprit Bumrah, he is not in the race of purple cap, and he still has a economy rate of 6.96 and an average of 17.72. This is phenomenal when it comes to, you come in mid-season and you put up such stats, you're holding the horses of your bowling attack.
Yeah, see, actually, Bumrah and purple cap, this never happens in any season. What he's there to do is actually he puts the brakes on the scoring rate. All
right.
teams play him safe. They don't give the wickets to him. Once you go after him, you lose your wicket. But teams do not take the risk. They
Yeah,
target the other bowlers of the Mumbai Indians team. So that is why Bumrah doesn't end up with the purple cap. But still, without Bumrah, Mumbai can't do anything. That is
Yeah.
pretty much sure. And even in the last season, when they had that failure season, Bumrah was the only factor that saved them from embarrassments.
correct.
Yeah. There's one more clause to it. Like when MI puts up any total, they are always ready to defend it, whether it's a low score or a high score, because they think in a way that the other team have to chase them in the 16 over, not in the 20 overs. Because those 4 overs by Jasprit Bumrah, you cannot score any runs. If he's at its best, you will not be able to score runs. Wickets will be shattering here and there, and he'll take away.
We talked about all the 4 teams that are in the playoffs currently. So drop your one-word
Okay.
prediction in the comments and let the debate begin. That's a wrap for our IPL 2025 playoffs preview. It's been a spicy summer of cricket, and it's only going to get hotter. We'll be right back before the big final on June 3rd. Till then, stay cricket crazy, like, share, and hit that subscribe button. Thank you.